Hello, soul friends. Welcome back to Conversations with Kristin, that gorgeous part of your day where you explore human consciousness from the inside out. So if experience comes from consciousness, what does that really mean? What do we do with that information? How can we be a friend to our consciousness? So if we're having a really good day and we're experiencing a lot of joy and excitement and pizzazz and just good sensations, positive sensations, things that feel good to experience, that means that our consciousness is creating a really great day. So at the end of your day, if you had a really, really good day, or even just like a kind of okay good day, give your consciousness a big, giant thank you with love. You had a great day because your consciousness created a great day for you. Sure, maybe there were aspects of external stimulus that allowed for particular activations of experience, but your actual personal experience that was enjoyable came from inside of your consciousness. So go ahead and just give your consciousness a great big hug with your love and just be like, thank you, consciousness. Be a friend to yourself. And likewise, if you're having a really tough day and there's, maybe anxiety or depression or maybe some unpleasant things being activated within you, maybe it's not such a great day. Maybe you're feeling in the dumps or maybe you're just really irritable. That means that your consciousness is creating a really rough day because your consciousness is going through something. So if you're having a tough day, extend a little compassion and be there, console your consciousness, comfort your consciousness, because your experience is coming from inside of your consciousness. And so if you're having a rough day, that means your consciousness is having a rough day. So if you have a tough day, at the end of the day, be really gentle and loving and patient with yourself because your consciousness is going through a tough time and you're allowed to be a friend to your consciousness. You're allowed to be a friend to yourself. You can think of it like this. You are up here in your mind, in your conscious awareness, accessing present immediate data, which is about 5% of your entire consciousness. So it's not a lot of your consciousness, but it's the part that you directly know about. And because of that, that's where your power is. Okay? So this is like the you, the observing you. This is the observing you. And then imagine that your body is being a body and doing all of these miraculous unconscious things like walking and breathing and talking and seeing and all these unconscious miracles. And your consciousness is the energetic life force in between. Your consciousness is housed inside of your body beyond your direct awareness, but it's its own energy. It's its own separate aspect of your experience and existence here as a person. So you can think of it like that. There's these three main aspects going on inside of you. The part you know about is only about 5%. The rest of it's going on in your physical body and in your consciousness. So respond from the respond from the observing you to your body and brain and to your consciousness and be there with love. Hey, body, I know you did a lot for me today. Thank you. I love you. I really appreciate you. I wouldn't be existing right now if it weren't for you. Hey, consciousness, I know you were kind of having a rough day and there was a lot coming up. I'm really sorry that it was tough. Thank you for being here. Anyways, I really appreciate you. I care about you. I'm sorry that this moment feels tough. I love you. No matter what happens, I'm here for you. Be a friend to your consciousness. Respond consciously. Know that you are not your brain and body. You are not defined by your experiences. You are not defined by your perceptual awareness. You are not defined by any of the automatic sensations that are arising within you. Those do not define the identity or the truth of your being. And so you're allowed to be there for these aspects of yourself with love. You're allowed to consciously respond to all these things that are arising within you throughout your unfolding days and moments, throughout your whole life within each unfolding moment with love. Hey, consciousness, I'm sorry it was a tough day. I see you. I appreciate you. I cherish you. I see that you're struggling. I see what you're going through. I know it's not easy. I'm really proud of you for being here anyway. Hey, consciousness, thanks for a great day. I had so much fun exploring life with you. Be there. Be a friend to your consciousness through the ups and downs. Be the kind of friend to yourself that you wish you had. Be the friend to your consciousness that you wish that you had. So life experience comes from consciousness. So if you're having a really tough day, or if you're having a really good day, or if it's anywhere in between, or if it's an extreme of one of them, all of that's coming from your consciousness. And the manner in which you're experiencing your days are clues. They're indicators about how your consciousness is doing. Is your consciousness thriving and loving life and jazzed about existing? Or is your consciousness going through some tough stuff? Notice these things, notice these clues, and tune in with conscious presence. Choose your response. Choose to be living in love. Choose to be a friend to yourself. Choose compassion. Choose unconditional compassion. Choose relentless courage and relentless tenderness. Choose unconditional presence. Be a friend to your consciousness. And how your days are going and how things are feeling are all clues about how well your consciousness is doing. Look at this road. Look at how cool it is. There's all these little things drawn on it. It's so neat. My consciousness loves the streets. I like to come walk the street with my consciousness, where my body is walking and I'm observing and my consciousness is enjoying. Too awesome. So be a friend to yourself. Be a friend to your consciousness. Notice how well your days are going. Notice what you're thinking and feeling, and tune in with the clues. These are all clues of consciousness indicating what's happening inside of you beyond your direct and immediate awareness. Okay? You're worth it. You deserve to live in a consciousness that feels good to experience. You deserve a loving home and the safe haven of your heart. You deserve to thrive. You deserve to always have power. So practice these things. Practice love. Practice presence. Practice your own self-friendship. Practice personal power reclamation. Practice makes progress, and progress always gets us good places. All right? I love you guys. I believe in you. And if you're looking for any kind of healing journey resources, I got lots of magics to offer. So many magics, all the magics. Massive amounts of epic magicalness. My Restoring Consciousness Toolkit is a once-in-a-lifetime, priceless resource for healing human consciousness from the inside out. I explain human consciousness in a way that does not exist anywhere on the planet. No one is talking about human consciousness the way that I am. And I've created a diagram that explains all of it, how it develops, how it operates, how it impacts unfolding life experience, how all the different elements within consciousness interact with each other. It's really, really helpful. You're gonna get more from that than you will from a lot of other resources combined. I guarantee it. And from this space of understanding your own consciousness, I walk you through how to work with your consciousness. How to recognize the presence of your subconscious parts, how to recognize their clues of consciousness, how to identify when they're hanging out, when they're around, and when they're needing some help, and how to identify their clues and interpret them. So, you're having this kind of thought, this kind of feeling, this kind of reactional pattern, this kind of behavioral tendency, this kind of feeling. And it points to this. It's this part present, and these are the underlying fears, needs, and desires of that part of consciousness. And once those are addressed, the clues will resolve themselves. And then it walks you through how to work with parts. This step-by-step process. Step-by-step process in this healing journey guide, plus flowcharts, so you can easily work through these steps at a glance throughout your everyday healing journey of life. And that's not even all of it. Restoring Consciousness Toolkit continues to allow for more personal power reclamation by talking about personal power. What is it? How do you harness it? How does it benefit your life? And then again, step-by-step instructions. Do these things, you'll have more power. And there's even a mindfulness technique that can be used anytime, anywhere to transform any clue of consciousness so that you always have power within your magical, miraculous healing journey of life. You deserve to always have power. You deserve to always, always, always have power. I love you. I believe in you. If you'd ever like to get together through a consciousness consulting call, I offer my healing journey services, and we get together and we share sacred healing space, and I meet you where you're at with tender compassion, unconditional love, and just explore what's been going on in your inner world. What have you been experiencing? And from that space of presence, we explore. I help you interpret your clues of consciousness so that you understand more about what's happening inside of you beyond your direct and immediate awareness. Because 95% of your consciousness is doing things that you don't know about. 95% of your consciousness is doing stuff that you have no clue about. And so following the clues that you can be aware of And then I help you interpret them. I guide you through the process of interpreting these clues so you have this deeper awareness about what's happening beyond your awareness. And then with this renewed self-understanding, I help guide you through a process of creating a tangible plan of action. Stuff you can really easily, readily do in your everyday healing journey of life through love and presence to reclaim your personal power and rise up into a greater experience of all that you are. So if you're ever interested in scheduling a consciousness consultant call, I would be honored to connect with you along your magical, miraculous healing journey. You deserve all the tools and resources you need to really transform your life so that it can be everything you want it to be. Everything you want it to be. You want every day to be joyous? Let's get there. You want every day to be filled with peace? Let's get there. You want every day to be filled with inspiration? Let's get there. You want every day to be filled with, you fill in the blank. You choose the kind of consciousness you want to experience, and then you create that. It's possible. Yes, it takes a little effort, of course, but all great things in life do. And if you're looking for healing journey resources, I also offer a series of guided meditations that are very, very powerful. Very powerful. They will provide you with brand new experiences within your consciousness, tools to really harness your power and practice loving friendship with yourself. And then I'm also coming out with a brand new book. And this is like, even more powerful. It's so epically powerful. There are dozens and dozens of play prompts in it. It's a playbook. Healing into Happiness playbook. It's like a workbook, but a whole lot more fun. And so you get to go through, and there's dozens and dozens and dozens of original play prompts, activity prompts, healing journey activity prompts. And through these things, it's a choo-choo train! Hello, choo-choo train! Hello! He says hi back! He said hi back! Yes! Yes! Through my Healing into Happiness playbook, you gain all of these opportunities to practice presence with your consciousness in a way that feels good. They're easily incorporated into your everyday life. They're meant to be very doable, very tangible, very, like you can really do it. It's not hard, it's not scary. It's a fun, loving way to practice presence with your consciousness. And in the process, you won't even realize this is happening because you'll be having way too much fun. But in the process, you're actually regulating your nervous system, regulating your brain waves, transforming your habits of mind, and even transforming some habits of body to completely heal and rewire your consciousness from the inside out. The entire wiring of your brain and body can change through this book. It has that much power. It has that much power. So if you're interested in any of my healing journey services or products, please explore my web pages below for more information, or you can email me at artistryofexistence@gmail.com to order any of the products I create or to schedule your consciousness consultant call. I would be honored to connect with you along your magical, miraculous healing journey of life. The best is yet to come, and we have only just begun. This healing journey of life invites us all. I love you. Have a beautiful and blessed day, soul friends. I'll see you next time.